Well, hello, it's Mark. It's the 23rd of September 2024. Welcome to our new show, minus my co-host, who's meant to be that side. No, that side. Whatever. He has decided to go on holiday. So Max wanted to start this new Scout Leaders podcast, and I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. I love it. Love that idea. So we did it for 1 week, and then he decided, actually, I'm going to go on holiday. So, all right, Max. So Max is somewhere sunning himself, sending a whole load of photos of him on a beach. So, yeah, thanks very much. So you've got me and you, of course. So let's find out, where are we all tuning in from tonight on a Monday evening? Megan is in the building. Hello, Megan. Megan, are you from the Isle of Wight? I'm trying to remember. When I see names, I'm trying to remember where people scout. Hence why I ask, where do people scout? Excuse me as I slurp my tea. We have got Charlotte joining us. It's going to be a quiet one tonight, I think. Normally people are commenting. Maybe it's because I said Max isn't coming tonight. Max you guys only want to see Max. You're getting bored of me now. 5 years of this streaming, and you want Max as well. But hey, never mind. We're going to go with the flow tonight. I've got a question of the week. I have had, between me and you, one of those Mondays. Isle of Wight, yes, I was right. That was good. Megan, did we talk via email? Only because I want an Isle of Wight scout badge. I think we're meant to email each other. Maybe you did email me and I didn't reply back, or maybe you haven't emailed me. But Megan, I need to speak to you because I need an Isle of Wight badge, please, with a lovely capital P. Yes, I've had one of those Mondays where it's just not been the best Mondays. Just, like a full moon was last week, Friday the 13th, and all that kind of stuff. It was like that all today. Nothing went wrong with patients. Don't worry, the hospital was safe. But when things go wrong and they all go wrong at the same time, it was just one of those Mondays, and you're like, man, it's only Monday. This has all gone, not Pete Tong, but it's just one of those Mondays. Dominic, hello, my friend. Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm just having a moaning on a Monday. Maybe that could be a new feature. Let's send in our little 30-second moan, get it out of our systems, get it out for a week, and then relax. Maybe that's what I need. But we got scouts tonight. We are working our way up. We've got a lot of new young scouts who've not been camping for the first time. Never been camping. So we are working our way, learning about camping, what equipment we need, tents, dining shelters, that kind of thing. But tonight we are doing camp menu. All right. So we're going to look at what can they cook on a campfire, on an open altar fire. What do they want? They're going to list the items. They got to do their kind of shopping list, itinerary of exactly what they want, and what they put on the list is what I'm going to get them. So they got to just write accurately. Small details is what we're doing tonight. So what are you guys doing in Scouts this week? Let me know. Comment below. Either if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, what are you doing in Scouts this week? What badge are you doing? You've got any autumn camps coming up? We're talking about that. Where is it? This bad boy. Where am I going to go? I'll go this side. So freezer camp at PACCAR annual camp. Love it. It says what it does on the tin. It is freezing. It's in February. It's really good. Love it. But it got sold out within 15 minutes. 15 minutes of it going live. Sold out. And I was like, what? That's not fair. Like, how does it work? Who's been like watching 10 o'clock? Go. It's like tickets for Glastonbury. Sold out. PACCAR freezer camp, 15 minutes sold out. So I'm on the waiting list. So it was a bit like, never mind. Charlotte's going on a dice hike with beavers. Do you know, Charlotte? I didn't do a dice hike. I haven't got a penny. But I did a penny hike, which when I read on OSM, it sounded absolutely amazing. Well, not amazing, but it sounded fun. Yeah. When I did it, my God, it was just rubbish. I don't know if I did it wrong or whether whoever wrote it up on OSM bigged it up a bit more, but never do a penny mile. It was rubbish. So basically, you get to your scout gates or wherever you are. I need to sneeze. I got. I'm back. That was a sneeze from anything. So you get to your scout hall. It's annoying. I haven't got a penny with me. But anyway, you flick the coin, right? And you decide that heads is right and tails is left. Yeah. So whenever you get to a junction, you flick the coin and it will decide whether you turn left or right. We did it for about 15 minutes, and the scouts were like, Mark, we're just going round in a circle. It was just rubbish. So if you ever see that penny mile, something like that, penny, so I'm not sure what it's called. Don't do it. It was rubbish. Yeah, I got bored within a few minutes. We dragged it out, and then the scouts kind of said after 10, 15 minutes, Mark, can we just head back? It was rubbish. But on paper, it sounded rather good. Gustavo's tuning in. Gustavo, hello. You got a mention in the well, you didn't, but Brazil got mentioned in my vlog that I did on Sunday. Yeah. So sometimes on not just OSM, but maybe you see something online on one of the social media channels, you look at it and think, that looks really good. That sounds really fun. And then when you do it, it's a disaster. But we live and learn. We live and learn. Gustavo's group is celebrating. Today, my group is completing 101 years old. Nice. Round of applause. Well, I did the 100-year anniversary video for you, didn't I? I remember I did that at Gilwell Park outside the Baden-Powell statue that they moved from London to Gilwell. And then I got Max. I think we did it outside the oak tree at Gilwell. So, yeah. A penny hike would probably work better in a rural area with plenty of public footpaths. Well, Dominic, I'm in London. There's hundreds of footpaths. But yeah, no, it wasn't very good. Every kind of crossroad, flick it left, right. No, it was no. Megan, we're doing sewing at Brownies, and at Club, we're doing group bingo. Oh, group bingo. What do you win in bingo? I love bingo. In some of us, we went to Lanzarote, our family holiday, and in the hotel on Wednesday night, I think it was bingo night. And we thought, you know what? Let's just go for a laugh. It's pure cheese, but let's go for it. And guess what? Boom! I won a big magnum of champagne. Absolutely brilliant. Love it. And we got into it. My kids were playing bingo. It was very funny. It was pure fun. Yeah. Gustavo, we did a big game throughout Sao Paulo City. We visited historical places and former headquarters of our group. Oh, that's cool. I am writing a Monopoly game to play here in Ealing, where I scout. So be like Monopoly Live that they do in center of London, but I'm going to try and base it up here, visiting different parts of Ealing. And also, my mug is empty now. What we're going to do, we're meant to do it this summer, but as always, things got in the way. I'm going to do it in the spring. Is we're going to do a hike from every scout group in Ealing. And just try and get around the area. So it will be open to Beavers, Cub Scouts, and Explorers. And we'll hike to every scout group, and you got to get like a stamp or something at the scout group to prove that you were there. That is my plan. David tuning in from Claydon and Suffolk. David, hello. It is quiet tonight here at the scout group because no beavers, unfortunately. Leaders were unavailable tonight. There's a whole lot of bugs going around. Half my scouts aren't coming tonight, and beavers were cancelled. So that's why it's quiet downstairs, which is rather nice. I am not complaining about the noise level here. It's lovely. Right, so scout leaders, what were you? Dominic's just come in. My scouts are doing axe throwing and archery in the weekend. Oh, nice, awesome, that's cool. I have got a question for you. Like I say, I'm trying to post these on Monday mornings, give you time to go on social media, on Facebook or on Instagram, and answer the question. But I have one of those Mondays from hell today where it all went a bit wrong. I didn't get time to post it, but this is the question for you. Actually, Gustavo was just getting in there about what he did around the city. Each patrol has a secret mission at a place, and other patrols would try to figure out what it was. Oh, awesome. Gustavo, can you send me that? Even if it's in Portuguese, like the boss, she will be able to translate it. But that sounds a really good game to play here in London. So yeah, no, send me it. Dan is still recovering from camp. Dan, it's 7 o'clock in the evening. What are you moaning about? You've had all day to chill. Stop moaning. Right, the question of the week for you guys is this. How do groups fundraise today with things like backpacking not available in supermarkets? How do groups fundraise today with things backpacking? I've not seen backpacking for a long time in supermarkets. So let's have a quick discussion over the next kind of 5 minutes. How do you guys fundraise for your scouts? For me, my group here, we are so lucky. We have a full-time nursery who are here Monday to Friday. Bear with me. Sneeze again. And I'm back. So yeah, we have an income coming in from the nursery, and we have a kendo night who are here on a Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday, and they give us a bit of an income as well. So we're lucky here. We don't have to go and fundraise. Only kind of fundraising we do is fix that up there. We're going to be redoing all the roof. All the plasterboard now is all kind of not collapsing, but it's just wear and tear. So we need to do a bit of fundraising for that. But we don't have to fundraise to go on camps or buy things. The floor is yours, guys. Tell me, how do you guys fundraise? Charlotte is saying they go backpacking. I'm saying, no, that is Gary Barlow. I was thinking, Charlotte, that doesn't look like Charlotte, but it's Gary Barlow on her icon. It's been driving me mad. Gustavo, here, my group's only fundraise method is to do parties and other events at our headquarters and invite other groups in the community like traditional June Fest or hamburger night, etc. Oh, that's cool. And then people come and fundraise. Apologies, guys. I just got to reply to my wife. Are you able to get a box of Heroes again? Tried going to Lidl and Waitrose. Traffic is a nightmare. No problem, darling. No problem, darling. Right, there we are. I'm not going to get in trouble with the wife now. Charlotte, they do a summer fair. Do you know what? Even around here, I've not seen hardly any scouts do those summer fairs. Who's laughing? Who's laughing at me? Terry is laughing at me. Was that comment by getting chocolates? Yes, summer fair. I don't see many scout groups where I'm here in Ealing, particularly in West London, do these kind of fates anymore. I see them a lot on First Facebook, people putting up that they're doing summer fairs or attending kind of their fair, but we don't do that. And schools, kind of the school that's that way, that quite a lot of the Cubs and Scouts feed from. Traditionally, we used to do some stuff with that school. We used to go and run some a little table or something, or do some activities there. But now, the school wants a cut, so you have to hire a table, okay, and then they will take a cut of the fundraising money that you've earned. So now we're thinking, actually, well, okay, it's helping out the school and the PTA, but we need help here at the scout group. So we kind of stopped that a few years ago. Ken is saying, our city group here in Vancouver, we have a manure cell, been doing this for years. Manure cell. Not sure what that is, Ken. But I like the idea of a manure sale, even though that clearly doesn't say manure sale, but in my head, I've read that Ken's group sells manure. You never know, he might do. Gustavo, also at the party that we do, we also have raffles and bingo games. That's cool. Raffles takes a lot of time to get in, and then you kind of end up with just tat like this from the jumper cell. Bottles and it's kind of like the same rubbish. When we go to the kids' school summer fete or the winter Christmas fete, it's the same jumble cell, isn't it? You look there and you think, oh, what have we won? Oh, well done, you won a milk jug. And it's just stuff you don't really need. So we don't do that. Ken, mushroom manure for the garden. Oh, I was right. Manure. Yes. Mushroom manure. Okay, cool. Megan, bigger nights and just doing carnivals and open days. Yeah, we did the local carnival. Well, the district did the local carnival. I couldn't make it. I was doing a bush scout with him. But the district went, and it was okay. They did raise a little bit of cash, but their problem is that the waiting list increased so much. People trying to put their son, daughter down or grandchildren. So the young people waiting list grew, where they were trying to promote and get adult volunteers, but that didn't. Now she wants me to get rigatoni. If you're going to Sainsbury's, can you get rigatoni? Why are wives like this? They ask you. It's a Moany Monday, all right. Don't worry. And she knows I moan about this all the time. But she'll say, and I know that because I had this conversation at work. If you go into the shops, can you just get, I don't know, I'm trying to look for something here, some milk and bread for the morning. I say, okay, cool, no worries. I get there, then beep, 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 beep. Then I get a WhatsApp. Oh, while you're there, can you get this, and that? Jesus, man. That's what she's doing now. Just go for a box of chocolates. Now I've got to get pasta. Deep breathe, Mark. This has nothing to do with scouting, but we're all friends and sharing is caring, all that kind of stuff. I'm telling you, it's a bit of a moody Monday today. Apologies. I'm not in a bad mood. Definitely not. It's just having one of those Mondays, and I'm sure you have it as well. But okay. Anyway, I'm going to get in trouble for this, aren't I? She's going to watch this back. Right, going back to the question, guys. How do you fundraise with your scout group? So we have got people rent out their hall. They do parties. Charlotte still goes backpacking. We've got summer fairs. We've got Ken who sells mushroom manure. Megan does bingo nights. That's good. It's just that I didn't see it. Or the other thing is, I do know one group that does do it, but what they're finding now is people don't have cash. So now you've got to get. I'm looking for all these props because I didn't plan tonight, did I? As you can tell, the chip and pin. What's the one that we have here? I can't remember what it's called, but with chip and pin, so you can just go beep because hardly anyone carries cash these days, isn't it? So we've got a chip card reader. But then if you're going to the supermarket and you've got like 20 million, maybe not 20 million, but 20 aisles, 20 cash checkouts, then you need 20 readers, or the leader is running up and down he's doing miles running around with that card reader. That's a Matchbox, don't worry. But that's what it is, isn't it? Most people don't carry cash anymore. Maybe change, notes, nothing. Everyone is like beep using their cards. So you're gonna have to invest in the card reader. That has a higher fee to it, or maybe you pay a percentage of every pound that you get. One of those things. Megan is saying it is moaning Monday. Oh, Megan, honestly. Peace. I need another brew. That's what I need. And there's no Max to take over from me for 2 minutes while I go make a brew. And there's no one downstairs to make me a brew. But hey, never mind. So we've got some ideas. Got some bingo nights, carnivals, selling manure. I know in America, you've got the popcorn. It's a special popcorn day, isn't it? A week or whatever. People do that. We don't do that in England. There's no big popcorn drive here, and the Girl Guides do cookies. We don't do any of that in London here. You know, we used to do Bob a Job Week. No, that's all gone. So it's all about like locally what you can do, maybe getting those grants. Lottery grants is a big thing, isn't it? A fundraiser, but then you got to get someone who knows what they're doing, because those grants, okay, they're there, they're available, but they're hard to get. And you've got to get the right boxes and fill this and fill that out. So you've got to know how to play that kind of grant system. So we are not pressurizing, but we keep pounding the parents here to see if anyone knows how to do these grants. And if no one, would anyone be willing to kind of research? So that's what we're doing here at the group. Right. Shall we play a game? We've got 10 minutes before I got to scoot and go and do scouts. Feels good now. Thank you very much. Getting all that stuff Modi Monday might make it a new feature. Just feels nice. Feel a bit lighter now. I've kind of got that off my chest. Right, let's play this game, top 3. But first, let's see if I can find the video. Well, I make these videos, so I might as well use them, don't I? Right, here we go. Top 3. Wrong button, Mark. This is what we need to press. We need to press this one. Let's see what we are going to answer. Me and you, we're going to answer top 3 campfire. This is quite lucky because this is what we're doing at Scouts tonight. We've got top 3 campfire cooking recipes for Scouts. This is not a fix, but this is very useful for tonight. Right, so I try and really avoid all that kind of spag bowl, that kind of traditional, that kind of thing. Everyone kind of cooks the same thing every kind of camp, don't they? So I try and avoid doing chili, jack potatoes, because it's just kind of guaranteed. So my top 3, what I really like to do on the campfire. Oh, that's a new screen. I do like a curry. So making a curry is always nice, but making a proper curry rather than like a chicken stir fry with a little bit of hint of spice. So a nice curry is always good. Maybe on the Friday when it's just the leaders' night. I like to do fajitas. Another sneeze. Must be dusty. Someone must have moved some stuff up here in the loft. Fajitas is really good. You know, just nice and basic. Getting the pan nice and hot. Chicken, veg, maybe getting your wrap, toasting it over the fire. So that's quite cool. I love fajitas. And then we've got camp donuts. Really, really easy to do. Popcorn if you want that a bit later at nighttime. And then classic, love it. Banana, bit of chocolate inside it. We've done it with Bounties and Snickers. Banana and chocolate, milk chocolate. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Charlotte is saying her top 3 would be a camp stew, camp donut, and eggy bread. Eggy bread, of course, guaranteed. It is a Scout must, but I don't do eggs. I hate eggs. So for me, we can cook eggy bread, but I don't do it. I don't do it. Anybody else want to tune in to their top 3 of their favorite camping recipes? I'm thinking maybe tonight with the Scouts, we might do some basic burgers. You can make some nice, tasty burgers. We have also done pizza in the oven. You know, when you get a cardboard box. We've got them down there, but we never got them done with the silver foil, making that over there. I saw one on Bush Scout over the weekend where you just buy a pizza oven that you put over the barbecue, that kind of housing can do the barbecue campfire, over the pizzas, put it in the altar fire or over the campfire ashes, getting some really nice pizzas on that. So I haven't tried that. I've only done it in the silver box, but that sounds delicious. Dominic, oh, there we are. Campfire pizza, camp donuts, and campfire fruit kebabs. Love it. Maybe have a bit of custard for that fruit kebabs. Oh, man. Love it. I'm hungry now. Right. Let's see. Anybody else gonna? Oh, Megan. Jack potato toasted sandwich and a stew. Oh, you know, I got that. What's it called? Toasty, not a waffle maker, but it's a toasty. Like it's almost props tonight. Look at that, props. It's like a square, right? So you open it, you put your sandwich in there, close it, then put that over the campfire. They make amazing toasted sandwiches. I love that. Love that. Those pizza ovens for barbecues are great. Yeah, Dominic, I'm definitely going to get one for camp in a few weeks' time. I'm definitely going to do it. Bush Scout been one of the leaders, John, posted it, and I was like, wow, that's awesome. And I think they were about £75, I think, something like that. That's cool. Megan, just going back to your jack potato. What filling are you putting in the jack potato? Let's see what you do over on the Isle of Wight for a jack potato. That would make or break this jack potato, because fillings are really important, aren't they? Are you just going to go for the classic cheese and beans, or we're going to do something different? I've a bit of chili con carne. Oh, that sounds nice, even though I'm getting bored of chili. But this is kind of a jack potato kind of style. So I just get bored, like I say, of just doing spag bowl or a chili every. So yeah, not that I'm moaning, but I get invited to go to quite a lot of camping with other scout groups, and they want me to come and do sessions and stuff, and that's brilliant. And what's for dinner? Spag bowl. And you think, oh, beautiful. Oh, God, not another spag bowl. Not another one. Man, it is a Moany Monday, isn't it? Oh, cheese and ham. Love it. Megan, are you cheating? Do you buy the grated cheese already? Or do you get the scouts to do it? So yeah, if you're going to invite me, don't do spag bowl. All right, just get bored of spag bowl. I think we should play another game. Let's see this one. My favorite. Hopefully, I can find the video. Have I got a? Oh, I have. I mean, I make these videos and I forget that I've got them, and then I get excited when I do it. Oh, it's better than a Moany Monday, isn't it? All right. I'm easily pleased. Oh, come on, Mark. Get it together. Press that one. Let's see. My favorite, if it's about campfire recipes, what are we going to do? What is it? And my favorite memory or experience from a scouting camping trip is, thought I heard the door open. There's no one down there. My favorite memory. Oh, press the wrong button. I was meant to press this button. Oh, scouts, great the cheese themselves. Well done, Megan. So, all right. So this, I probably told you this confession, but it goes back probably about 10 years ago. All right. We were camping at one of my favorite campsites, a place called Hedgeley. It's really small. It's a hut, and only you can hire that scout ground. All right. So there's no other groups around. Oh man, I need to sneeze again. I am sneezing a lot. Right. So we're at Hedgeley. And we're just going to bed, send the scouts away to bed, and make sure you go for a pee, brush your teeth. Blah, 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 blah. I'm the last one up just to make sure everyone has gone to bed. And I close the hut door. Click. Oh my God. I left the keys on the counter side in the hut. There's only one door. I don't have any keys to get in the hut. What am I going to do? So I go and wake up my assistant scout leader. I'm like, Eva, one of the scouts has slammed the door. I saw him slam the door. He's run back to the tent. We are locked out. I don't know what we're going to do, but we need to get in there. So we went one of the young leaders up going, any ideas how we can pick a lock? Do you know how to pick a lock? Nothing like that. So we're discussing like what are we going to do? How are we going to get out of this scenario? And we work out that we can take the barbed fence, like a mesh over the window. We can somehow take those screws out. We can take it off the wall and then send a scout through the window. All right, which we did. We managed to somehow, the leader, the young leader, had a multi-tool in his bag with a screwdriver. We took the mesh off the window. He was managed enough to squeeze through that gap in the window in the bathroom, got in, opened the door. We're like, panic over. That's lucky. And then we spoke. We'll talk about it in the morning. Don't worry. So we're all back in. I got the keys. I put them in my tent. All happy days. And then we kind of woke up in the morning and we were saying, what happened? So I told them the story. Just said I was going to the tent. I saw a scout running for, must have been the last pee. He locked the door. That was it. Never was discussed ever again. We just went along with the story that a scout slammed the door. And then it wasn't up until just before COVID, we had another camp and we were just discussing a whole lot of truth or lies, that kind of thing. And I confessed to my assistant scout leader the whole story. And we still talk about it today. The time I blamed another scout for locking us out. And we were going to smash a window, and it was but it was very funny. But that would probably be my favorite memory of going on a scout camp. I have another memory, which was my first scout camp, where the cub tripped over the guide wire, broke his leg, broke his arm, got carted off, and oh man, that was like my first ever group camp. And I was only in scouting, I don't know, a couple of months, and that was my first experience of camping, of a scout breaking his arm. I'm like, oh God, is this what it's all about? But hey ho, never mind. Let's see what's happening. Charlotte saying her favorite memory of scout camp is Switzerland. Yes. Leon's is KIJ Kandistag International Jamboree Camp. I'm assuming that's what it means, Charlotte. Yeah, Switzerland. That will be the clue. I think that's one of the best things about scouts, isn't it? Is making these memories, whether they're just normal things of, like I love teaching the scouts CPR, first aid, and then they come and tell me that they've sadly had to put it into practice, so for whatever reason they did someone in recovery position or something like that. I love those stories, but I also like those random stories that happen at camp. I remember there's another one just popped in my head. We were doing an assault course, and there was a river, and you had to swing across the river, and this river didn't look the best. It looked a bit like something died in it. It just, Kent International Jamboree. Thank you, Charlotte. So I was saying to the scouts, look, this bog, and it's disgusting. It's got weeds, and it's just it's just horrible. What you got to do? You got to grab this bit of rope here. 1, 2, 3, up, and over you go. As simple as that. All right, that's what we're gonna do. So I would sent 3 or 4 scouts over. I can't remember how many. Then it was my turn. I did a 1, 2. On the third one, I kind of splash. My feet soaking in this green, yucky, smelly river. It was just horrible. But that's another kind of one of those funny memories that you make on scouts. And like I say, yeah, you have these awesome memories of when you get maybe even Beavers Cubs scouts, and then you see them as an adult, maybe walking down the street. I've had it a few times recently where people have stopped me on the tube and gone, Mark, how are you doing? Like, oh my God, remind me of your name. Or sometimes you remember them. It's those things as well, but I just love those funny things when not things go wrong, but just those funny memories that, like, yeah, it's just, maybe it's just a scout thing. I don't know. But when I kind of tell my wife, she's like, really? Oh, okay. Maybe not. Megan saying, mine was when we decided to do a big family camp with every section being invited. Oh God, it was crazy. How's that fun? Yeah, I'm just really put off with these family camps for different reasons. Some safeguarding issues and all the DBSs and whether you allow families to drink at nighttime, it just gets all messy, doesn't it? So for me, I personally try and avoid the whole kind of don't know what that's, some random message. I don't know what I was on about. Yeah, those family camps, I'm just really put off, just not 100% sure, but you never know. Like, we've got a new scout team, they might want to do it. So yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. I just got this really bizarre message. That's all my, I don't know if you get those spam messages, from I know who that is now. I thought it was a spam message. Oh, hello, I'm a scout from, and they say a country, and then they say, oh, we really need some help, and I thought it was one of those, but I realized it's an American scout that I've been talking to, but the name didn't ring a bell. But that's good. I thought I'd share that with you. Oh, Mark, we need to go. Scally, this, thank you very, very much. It's been a great little stream tonight. Only a few of us in, but that's what we like. It doesn't need to be a big all singing, all dancing. It's good. We've discussed about fundraising. We've played a few games. Thank you very much. Check out my vlog I did last night, which was about the difference in scouting in inner city compared to the country. And I've got some really cool comments and some other kind of spin-off ideas for that people have just been asking me, could I expand a little bit more about inner scouting? So if you haven't seen it, check it out. Max will be back next week with me here on Monday night at 6:30. Whatever you're doing, stay safe, enjoy scouting, send me an email, stay in touch. Don't forget Facebook, Instagram, and more importantly, subscribe and like my YouTube channel. And I will see you next Monday from 6:30. Megan, can you drop me an email, please? Because I really want a Isle of Wight badge. And I'll see you next week. Ta-da.